Yeah, you know it's always a funny play on words when I tell people I do stand-up. I mean, it's like all the other comedians just get to say I do stand-up for a living. I'm the only one that has to finish with comedy. 2024, y'all, man, shoot, yeah. But I mean, I grew up in the 80s and 90s, though, so like, it was a different world. Like, I mean, one of my favorite kids at, you we sit here? Yeah, it was a different world, man, I'm telling you. Like, I mean, I can still remember a time when a girl wrote her phone number on my arm. And if you're wondering why would a girl write her phone number on your arm, then you never lived in the land of the lost. You know, before GPS, when people got lost 15 minutes away from their house, I mean, back then you gotta use a Thomas guide. And I don't know who this guy Thomas was, but I think he was fucked with us because he never put the pages in order. You ever remember like driving off the page, turn the page, you're in the desert, you're like, well, I don't know where you're at. You're like, no, because nobody had a cell phone back then. It's like back then, only doctors and drug dealers had cell phones. My dad had a cell phone. But anyways, the point I'm making, yo, is that it was a different time. Like, today, man, everybody's afraid. Like, fear is like a new fad. It's like everybody has to be afraid of something, you know what I mean? I personally don't get it, like all these phobias. And some of these phobias, like, they don't even make sense. Like homophobia, right? Like, homophobia is the term that you're afraid of gay people. But if you're not really afraid of gay people, it's like arachnophobia, right? Arachnophobia is the fear of spiders. So if you see a spider, you're filled with terror and you want to run away. You don't see a spider and go, oh, I'm afraid that the spider is going to turn me into a spider. You know what I mean? So it's like the term doesn't really fit. It's like you're not really afraid of gay people. Like the fear is that you're gay. You know? So I'm gonna spin this whole homophobia thing around on TikTok watch. You'll be like, my name's Bob. I'm a homophobic. I'm afraid to look in the mirror. I'm sitting down because I'm afraid to grab my dick. I'm just saying, like, it can go a lot of different ways. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's like, I remember back then, like, men were more aggressive. Like, it was a different time. Like, you didn't hear terms like toxic masculinity and all that. Like, if I had to say there was a perfect balance, because I mean, if you go too far back, it's like women couldn't vote or own property, you know? That was no good. I mean, for them. But in my day, in my years, if I had to say there was a perfect balance between men and women, like when dating was at its best, I would have to say it would be like post OJ trial and like pre-iPhone. Post OJ, pre-iPhone. Man, those are some good times, yo. Those are good days, man. But dating back then was kind of like Rocky One type of dating, and because they can't make that movie no more. I'm telling you, if they shot Rocky would get canceled. If they show Rocky's first date on a 2024 Creed movie, because Rocky came off a little bit rapey. You know what I mean? I'll give you a slight recap of Rocky One. Try to sum it up and see how you feel. Okay, so it first starts off with Adrian, who doesn't want to go on this date. She's getting verbally abused. At some point in time, a turkey gets thrown out the window. I mean, so she gets battered into going on this date that she wants to go. But then Rocky, he's sweet, right? He takes on a nice icebreaker. He takes her ice skating. And then after that, takes her on a walk, late at night, in a bad neighborhood. Down a dark street. Where's the park district last night? And he didn't act surprised, like, hey, yo, I live right here. Like, he didn't know where he was leading. And then these super pressures are into going inside the apartment. Now, AJ clearly and repeatedly says, I don't want to go inside. I don't want to go inside. But Rocky's like gaslights her, like, hey, yo, I'm going inside, yo. You want to stay out here and get raped by bums and you go ahead. You know what I mean? So she's vulnerable and she goes inside the building. First thing they do when Rocky goes in the apartment, Rocky takes his shirt off. It's like, why not start getting naked, right? Like, let's set the mood. And the first thing Adrian says is, I want to call my brother and let him know where I am at. And Rocky responds, hey, yo, phone don't work. I mean, this is like episode right out of a Dahmer series, like, you know? So they talk about turtles for 2 minutes, and then Adrian's had enough. Adrian makes a beeline to the door and says, I want to leave. Rocky blocks her exit, leaves her against the wall, and says, hey, yo, I want you to leave. Then Adrian says the red alert words, I want you to leave, I feel uncomfortable. She says this, watch the movie. Like, she says it twice. I want to leave, I feel uncomfortable. Now, if a girl tells you I want to leave, I feel uncomfortable, and you don't let her leave, I mean, now you're just adding the kidnapping charge, Rocky. But instead, he's like, hey, yo, well, how about I help you feel comfortable? You know, because the guy can always solve their problems. Then he takes her glasses off. You can't argue she's not comfortable. And plus, why not blind and pray before you attack? Then he forces himself onto her, takes her to the ground, and the next scene they're in love. I mean, if that is teaching you from that generation, sometimes you gotta take it like Rocky, you know? I'm just saying, like, no, it was rough on him, right? But then times got better. Things got better and more progressive. And all it took was for a black football player to kill a couple white people, you know? I mean, and he got away with it, you know what I mean? Like, the Jews got loose, OJ got away with murder. But everyone else had to pay for his sin, you know? It's like they locked up everybody from here to Rhode Island with domestic charges. I mean, if they overshot a little too, like, you looked at a girl wrong, like my brother, right? Like, I mean, not my brother, a family member. He went to jail for breaking his wife's flat. And I don't condone getting angry and breaking other people's property. I'm not gonna say, I'm just saying, like, to get domestic charge and sit in jail for breaking something that you pay for, that's a rough sal, yo. You know what I mean? It's like, I remember being a kid, right? Pre-OJ, you know what I mean? Because see, OJ, BCE, those are different times, you know what I mean? You see, like OJ, BCE, you can give a girl a Sean Connery.
It's not supposed to be, but I just want to let you guys know.
You know what Sean Connery is? Watch a lot, give her a little slap. So like, I remember like, my dad during Christmas, right?
No.
Him and Mom arguing, and my dad just opened the signs and hang the Christmas tree, drag it outside, throw it on the street. Come back in and say Christmas is canceled.
Let me be back.
And when the cops came, they didn't do anything. They're like, is anybody hurt? Like, no, but our feelings are hurt. Like, yeah, well, we don't arrest people for feelings, you know what I mean? Like, no broken bones. Can you take the tree out of the street? That's really the only reason it came, you know? Just saying, like, times are different, you know? But like, OJ changed the game. You know what I mean? OJ changed the game. And those two white people, they were a sacrifice for the protection of women everywhere. They should be like the domestic violence saints or something. 2 more rosary beads, one for full brown Simpson and margarita, whatever. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying at the time. But they didn't have to bed. Like I'm gonna see if I can fit a story in here. But like, I would I'll tell you guys, this is kind of close, tell you guys the day that I quit cocaine. All right. Yeah, it's relatable, right? So let's see. So what happened, right? Me and my girlfriend at the time, we were out partying, getting high and drinking, and then we come home and we start having sex while doing more cocaine. Oh yeah. Okay. So the sex was so good that we literally got into a physical fight in bed. I mean, like I must have said something because like her anger was like fire on a nitrate film. It accelerated fast. I mean, I just remember her pulling me off the bed to the floor to where I'm like, oh, that sucks. I can't get up now. I thought this would be a fair fight, you know what I mean? So instead, I try to take her down to the ground. When I grab her legs and try to take her to the ground, she gets out. She kicks people, spinning heel kick her, I don't know what, but like, she kicked me right in the head, spot on, to where my head is busted, where I'm leaking blood. I'm like, not bleeding, like leaking. I'm in a pool of my own blood. And I don't know if cocaine causes bloodlust, but that's what they really about. So she grabs a bat by the door, comes back and says the one thing you don't want to hear an angry coked out girlfriend say. I'm gonna kill you and then I'm gonna kill myself. Now, if she didn't say I'm gonna kill you, I'm probably tripping. When she said I'm gonna kill myself, I was like, oh, I'm gonna die. Oh wow, this is real. Okay, so in this predicament, my brain instantly goes to movies. I watch a lot of movies. So instantly I thought of Goodfellas. You remember in Goodfellas when Henry wakes up with a pistol to his face held by his wife? I played it verbatim. I was like, verbatim. I love you. Put the bat down. And she did it. She did. She calmed down. She put the bat down. She comes in and gives me a hug. So then I panicked and I put her in a headlock. I was like, Louie! I went to my roommate upstairs. Get out of here, this crazy brother trying to kill me. And Louie didn't hear me. But you know, he was passed out drunk. This is how many home I was in, you know. So when she realizes I tricked her, she slips out because of all the blood, grabs the bat, comes back, and hits me in the gut. Like not too hard, but like hard enough to know she needs business. And then tells me, shut the fuck up or I'll kill you. So I shut the fuck up. But when she leaves, I'll be talking again. So Louie's girlfriend comes down. She knocks on the door, sees that it's okay. Now my girlfriend answers the door all nonchalant, like you know, with the back behind her. I'm like, man, like, how are you so calm? Like, how is this not suspicious? Like, we're all naked, covered in blood, you know what I mean? Like, so she tells her girlfriend we're good. And right before she closes the door, I'm on the floor. My bloody hand wraps around the door like the girl from the ring, like, no, we're not cool. And she grabs my arm, pulls it out of the door, slams the door, and I hear the sound of doom, lock. I'm thinking, strike two. Now she realizes Jake's up and things are about to end, so she's pacing back and forth, and she says, when they come down, you better. I said, shit. I mean, I ain't telling you guys nothing right now, right? This is made up story. So I'm like, I ain't saying nothing, like, shit, I fell up the stairs, I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, like, I don't know how I got up the stairs. So. Why I'm naked covered in blood, but anyway, so, all right, long story short, y'all, so they come down, they bust through the door, and after I get stitches put in my head, I figured that was enough cocaine. I ended up marrying that girl. It didn't work out, it didn't last, right? For obvious reasons. You know? But I like passionate women, yo. I don't like calling them crazy. I like passionate women. Like the last girl I dated, right? She was so passionate. She wanted to get to know me so passionately. So, because she wanted me to pee on her, right? I was like, I couldn't do it. So I poured my catheter on her instead. And I was like, all right, guys. I just had